Well, Clinton, you better do some real good strategizing. Because Trump's smarter than you think he is. Or he wouldn't be in the position that he's in.
Well, he is smart to an
Now, I got a
extent.
question. I don't know if you know or not. How old is Trump? What's his actual age?
That's the thing we can.
And the thing, also the thing along with that question, was he really born here in the United States or
I love
foreign
that.
country or what? You know, I mean, that's two good questions right there.
Yes. I believe we have definite proof he was born in the United States, and my guess is he's about 60. But
I
that's
think the 60, 65 maybe tops about it.
yeah.
Not any older than me or you.
Well, he
Well,
was
not much
he
older
was
than
doing
I.
the world football thing back around 35 years ago. So give him, that he's starting with his inherited money, and as early in his career, he must have been at least 30. So I would say 60 to 65. But that's the kind of thing you can look up online. Just don't feel like it.
I mean, really one of the two, I really don't care who wins because one way or another,
The family.
one of them or both
Yeah.
of them have shit fucked up somewhere.
That's right. That's
It's always
right.
going to be like that though. So
Politics gonna fuck up the country.
what good?
No
What
matter
use is
who.
there in both of them?
But it turns out Trump is not even his real name. I mean, the family changed their names before him, but the family's name used to be Drumpf.
Drunk,
Take the T away and put a D instead,
drunk.
and put an F at the end.
Oh,
Drumpf. We ought to make him change his name back to Drumpf.
You drunk. Hey, Donald, you drunk fucker.
Yeah. Make Donald Trump again. I learned that from John Oliver. He was on HBO. I don't have HBO, but he did a 20-minute segment on the history of Trump, and they put it on the internet.
A couple weeks ago, man, I had HBO for exactly 5 days.
Yes,
Free.
they give you a free
And Tammy
trial.
told me about that, and I caught some westerns on one of them channels, but they're westerns. Freaking had commercial breaks in it. That's not really
Not on HBO. It had to be something else. HBO doesn't have any commercials because they make you pay for the
channels
channel.
I was watching. I mean, there's an HBO channel, but they like maybe 9 or 10 channels tops for a week free, and then they have to shut it off.
It may have been something else. So the thing about HBO is they make you pay for it, but because they make you pay for it, there are no commercials. So
Pay for it, you don't get commercials.
that's right.
If you do not, or how was it I just said that?
If you pay for it, there's no commercials.
There's
but
no commercial, but if
it
you
comes
don't
with
pay
the
for it,
package,
they're going to throw a bunch of commercials in there.
yeah, like AMC.
That's one of them.
Yeah.
There's another one anymore. They'll show the same goddamn commercial twice in a row and throw 3 or 4 other commercials in there before it goes back to the regular program.
Yeah.
Oh man, they're just eating up the clock. Waste of time.
No,
Money.
every single commercial is a paycheck. The TV station gets a
Yeah.
paycheck for every single commercial.
Where do they get that paycheck from?
From the people who, if you're selling a car,
I mean,
the car dealer,
what's the main top dog in the television industry?
well, there are.
He'd be the man writing the paychecks, right?
He'd be the
sign
one.
them,
No,
whatever.
he'd be the one taking the checks.
Taking the check.
He's the one they pay to buy commercial time on his TV station or his network.
Okay, I see how that's working.
Yeah.
Right down like a chain of command, more or less.
Rich people give rich people money, and The only good thing is those rich people have to pay their workers to actually do the work of putting the commercial on the air.
Hey, Robin, come here.
Uh-huh. Yeah. You're right. We could use a Robin
Pirates
Hood.
of the Caribbean, man.
There you go.
That's where I get my fascination of freaking sailboats, man.
Yeah.
I learned how to sail a boat. You know, a small sailboat. I took out of Perry Lake.
Yeah.
And a buddy. Guy drove to the West Coast a couple years back. We went out there once with his sailboat. It was about 14 and a half feet long sailboat. And hardly any wind blowing. We got out there on the water, what little bit of wind the sail would catch. Man, we'd go zipping across that freaking lake on that sail.
Yeah.
Oh, this is freaking sailing's easier than I thought it was.
Once you get the hang of it.
Yeah.
Some people
Make
are
sure
born
you have
to
a
it.
life jacket on.
Oh shit, yeah.
But yeah, boat tilts to one side, get on the head and it's up in the air and tilt them back the other way. Use your weight. That's what it takes.
Yep. You got good instincts. You might have been a sailor in a past life. I wouldn't be surprised.
I like the flat bottom john boat.
Yeah,
About 12, maybe 16 feet long.
yeah. I don't know from boats.
And then a surface drive motor. You know what that is? Okay, most of your boat motors props under the surface.
Right, they hang down.
Well, they make surface drives they use down in the swamps.
Yeah.
And it pops up towards the surface of the
Oh, okay. It goes back
But one
instead
works
of going
just
down.
as, yeah, works just as good that way as it does when it's underground.
Yeah.
You can go all over, man, and lily pads with a john boat. If there ain't a whole bunch of them.
Yeah. You watched a lot of swamp people, I guess.
I caught a lot of catfish on a boat like that.
Okay.
One time, went out the old Tonganashi Lake.
Yeah.
Went out there with the old flat bottom boat I had, 12 feet long. At that time, 12, I think it's 12, maybe 10 feet. 10 feet or under, you didn't have to have a KA number for it.
Okay.
It was considered a rowboat, so I kept oars in it all the time so I could row the boat.
Right.
That's how I got it around on the lake out there.
Okay.
Got a lot of catfish that was John boat.
A John boat. That's a flat bottom boat.
Yep, same thing. Only John boat's only about 12 feet long. That's about all longer a John boat is.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know anything about boats. Or ships. Nautically
I don't either. That's what I was telling that guy out there. I drove West Coast, you know. I said, dude, you may have been Navy, but I was a regular Army. I know how to operate a boat without capsizing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, these big ones out here on boats, everything's a ship.
Oh, Jesus.
Freaking Navy-ass motherfucker. He wasn't in the Navy maybe 2 weeks tops. He come down to diabetes.
Yeah.
He didn't even make it to boot camp, man. He was going through the entrance process, you know.
Yeah.
He was ready for that. And they kept him for a couple months, what I heard, down in Barbados. Kept him in the mail clerk position. Because, you know, he had to stick close to freaking medicine, whatever. He's diabetic.
Yeah.
Guy told me that he was in the Navy. Man, you weren't in long enough to freaking know it. You weren't in the fucking Navy.
Yeah.
He tried going through into the Navy, but they found he was diabetic.
Yeah. You weren't in the Navy. That's like me saying I was in the Army
But
because I was in
evidently,
5 days.
Some way, somehow, he draws a check from him every freaking month
Well,
because his medical discharge.
that is interesting.
So, however long medical discharge is, you know, which is usually right away. So you got, you know, he was on the job when he come down with diabetes, but he wasn't.
Right. So that's why they had to
Story
take,
I got from him.
that's why they had to take care of him.
Well, you know you're a vet. Once you're in, you're a vet.
Yep. That's how it works.
I know. I've been there.
Unless you're only in 5 days.
Well, he told me, if I don't believe him, I think he hadn't been down Barbados a good 6 months anyway.
Oh, I was talking about myself. I was only in 5 days.
Yeah. That's tasty.
Yes, it is. Very tasty.
I don't want to get too stoned today. I'm going to be kind of half-assed straight when I go in there tomorrow. Get that driver's license renewed. Know what I mean?
I do. I think
That way I can just pass it through.
I think you'll be okay. They won't even ask you any questions.
They may have me do like an eye test probably, but I don't know.
Their major concern will be putting your new address into their database.
Yeah.
That's
So
all.
they know where to mail a notice when it expires. That's why they do
You
that.
should remember to take something with you that proves your address.
My light bill. All utilities are in my name.
Exactly. A light bill works perfect.
Something with my address on the light bill. That'll work.
There you go. Exactly.
That's the same as confirming it with a post office, you know.
Yes, it is. A utility bill is perfect.
You want to find out where a person is, go to the post office. Man.
Yes. They can tell you too. I got lots of friends at the post office.
If you get to a town you're not familiar with, and you're looking for a certain address, go to the fire station, man. They'll put you right at the front door every time. That's how I learned about getting around the country. I'm serious, that's good advice right there.
I know. You have been.
Say if we all meet, you know, folks like me, you, Warren, Joe and Deb, we all help got to town wasn't familiar with, man, you know, go straight to the fire department. Put you right at the front door every time.